what Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT researcher Ed Adelson developed to prove our first point. Our very first point today is that your brain is lying to you, okay? We've been lied to for all our lives, and this is something that some scientists have been, have set out to prove to the rest of us who might not be so eager to buy into the idea. So our brain creates illusions which are mostly based on past experience, on our previous life events and the way we interpreted them. So just look at the squares with the A and B. Just look at those two squares. You can ignore the rest. Will you say they're the same color or different colors? So let's see what the initial result, what the results of this initial test were. Matthew, did we get any answers so far about A and B?
We've got some stuff. A lot of people are very clever, so they said it's a psychological test and gave us what might be the answer. But we had a decent number of people saying different. So the different, I think, shaded it. So let's assume our audience are going along with the ruse.
Okay. Well, clearly, if you are familiar with optical illusions, and again, this proves, rather than disproves, our point, because you've been briefed about optical illusions in the past, because you've seen a few of them before, or maybe many, for some of you, you knew that something was happening here, that maybe my question was a tricky one, okay? But let's have a look at the screen and see what happens if I do this. Let me do that again. And I hope, if you happen to accompany your lunch with wine or beer, as we do here in Spain, I hope you put that aside for a moment and just do the test with me again. A and B. Okay? So what I'm interested in explaining is why this happens, okay? And again, why would an MIT scientist spend time on this? I don't know if we received, Matthew, any explanation or even a wild guess of why this is happening.
No, no one typed the. No one typed the cleverness. I think they were leaving that to you to explain.
Okay. See, again, the point that your brain is not only a liar but lazy.
Very good.
So the reason is that it has to do with the way, I'm not going to go way too technical here because this is just an example. The reason it has to do with the way our brains estimate the effect of light on the checkerboard. And you have the full explanation, if you are interested, on the MIT website, and I'll be happy to send you the link. But the main point here is that our brains can be very wrong, deceivingly wrong, when analyzing reality. And we must bear that into mind when we judge other people. Now at the end of the year is the time in many companies for the dreaded performance evaluation. If you happen to have, two, maybe, this is the end of year. If you only have one per year, this is it, okay? So that phenomenon is called a bias.